very nervous. My very first episode. Welcome to The Lit with Jean Charles. Now, I hope you do like this because you're going to be seeing so much of my face in the coming weeks. And the show is basically all about entertainment, what you think, give your opinion. It's all about fashion news, it's all about social media topics, it's all about a bit of gossip, which never hurts anybody here and there. So I do hope you like it. It's called The Lit with Jean Charles. Now, the engineering of the name Jean Charles, I will tell you a bit more about that in a few episodes and how this name came about. My name is Jean Charles Ngwenya, by the way. And the lit, it's because it's all about lituations. I just thought of a word where, okay, what are people using now? Or maybe not using anymore, but I think it's going to stick with this show forever. All right. So now, the lit vibes that we're all going to be talking about is the things that have been happening in the weekend. I mean, today is a Sunday, so let's talk about the weekend. Let's talk about things that happened on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Let's talk about pop culture vibes. Now, we all did watch the funeral of the hip-hop legend Double HP, known to his fans, Jabulani Tambo is his name. And we all did see the funeral, how sad it was, the heartfelt words from his family, his friends, his colleagues in the industry, everyone that knew him from childhood, and how he built most musicians like Casper and Yovest and Mo Molemi, just to name a few, and how he made such an impact in many people's lives by basically doing the most for the community as well. I mean, I myself never knew most of the things that he did, but you know, as they say, when a person does die, you get to learn more about them and the impact that they had on the world. So I did get to learn a lot, and I did see that his family, his friends, his wife, Lerato Singadi, was present, and very sad funeral. I feel very sad for the family as well. And we did see that a day before the funeral, it happened that the wife did actually go to court to prove that she is indeed married in custom with Jabba himself, and the judge did actually acknowledge that yes, she is married in customary law with him, because of the proof that she did have. And she also wanted to honor his wishes with regards to him being buried in Johannesburg, but unfortunately that didn't happen. The funeral had to go on in Mahikeng. So I do hope that they do find peace in their family as well with that regard. Now, news on a lighter note. Guys, the Glamour Woman of the Year 2018 Awards. It happened on Saturday, and I wasn't invited, obviously. I mean, if I was, I'd actually be vlogging from there, darling, but it will happen one day. Now, we're going to be talking a bit about the winners, basically the people who have a bit of an impact in my life. So we actually named like three. For one, the people that did stand out for me, the winners that did stand out for me is Tabile Ngwato, very gorgeous newsreader. I love her. I love her makeup game. But besides the way she looks, she really does give the greatest news, and she does play a very big part in media. So she did win an award for media, the Glamour Woman of the Year 2018 award. So congrats to her. And another lady who I love. I mean, what does that woman drink? Fountain of Youth, Connie Ferguson of Ferguson Films. She won an award for TV production as well as directing. So she has really played a huge part in the media in terms of that, and basically putting her foot in and leaving a mark for most women. So she's somebody who I do look up to in the media, and I'd love to meet her one day. She's absolutely gorgeous. Congrats to her too. And there are many other winners that did win as well, which I'm very much proud of. Another one in terms of social media and digital influencing is Kifile Mabote, also known as Kifi Boo on Instagram. I love her so much, darling. She's everywhere. If she's not traveling the world, she's all about the influence of luxury brands. She works with luxury brands. She's always slaying. She's absolutely gorgeous, hardworking, successful. So I actually do love the winners of the Glamour of the Year, Women of the Awards, and congratulations to the rest of the winners that I didn't mention. All right. So now another thing that is on my bucket list, dear God, I would like to sign Prince KB's car. Okay. Now he's going around the country, if I'm not mistaken, with two of his cars where his fans get to sign his car. I'm his greatest fan. Somebody please tell him that I'm his greatest fan. I'd like to sign his car. So Prince KB, Twitter, Facebook, I'll sign your car. And obviously you do know him for his many tracks such as Charlotte and the latest one, Bano Moya. It's a very great way to interact with the fans, and I do respect his craft and his work. So well done to KB, and please let me sign your car. I really want to. And then there's so many other things that are happening in this world that we'll discuss a bit next week. But since it is my very first episode, we're also going to have a slot called Drink of the Week. Now, you all can go on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Give me a drink that you'd like me to mention, a drink that you'd like me to have on my show, and we'll be able to feature it. Now, for me, the drink of the week has to be Durbanville Hills Merlot. I love the taste of it. It takes me to a different place. And I don't have it with me here, but I think I'm going to feature it a bit later on. Have it a bit later on while watching TV. Drink of the week has to be Durbanville Hills. So guys, I hope you did enjoy my very first episode of The Lit with Jean Charles. You can go to my Twitter page at JeanCharles_N. You can go on my Facebook page, Jean Charles Ngwenya. And you can go on Instagram, JeanCharles_Beautiful. So I hope you did like this show, and you will be getting a bit more content, a bit more vibes, a bit more events. So since it's my first show, you might be seeing me somewhere in one of your events. So good night.